Well, when a loved one passes, there will be sadness, grief, and for many, it can be an emotional journey. So celebrating life can help heal the pain of loss. Scott Darby is a certified funeral celebrant of Camino del Sol Funeral Chapel and Cremation Center, and he's here to tell us how they can help families celebrate life.
Exactly.
And part of that is the healing process. And Scott, you've mentioned to me before that and a lot of people don't know how to deal with that type of emotion, but for everyone, there is a small window when those emotions are bound to emerge.
Exactly. We have spiritual, relational, and emotional needs that happen. And they're intrinsic. They just happen at the time of loss in someone's life. So we look at dealing with those needs within the first 7 to 10 days of someone passing, sets us on a path of healthier grieving.
Okay, that makes sense, actually. So why is it important to celebrate, to memorialize someone? Why is that important to us?
So what it does is it really satisfies that spiritual need that we have. And we look at it as a lot of our families are going through a memorial service, and they've gone through that experience. It's not satisfying for them anymore. We're finding that the families that we survey are less satisfied with the memorial service as it is. So we decided to look at that and say, okay, so we're not meeting their spiritual needs.
Okay.
So that's when I heard about the celebrant services, and I went and I trained. And the celebrant service is about meeting with the family. I meet with the family for about 2 hours, and we just start talking, and I hear those stories, and I share those stories, and all of a sudden this story of this human's life comes into view, and then I also hear their needs. And so I'm able to meet their needs and give them a service. Everyone thinks that a memorial service is a specific way. The truth of the matter is it's not.
It's not. As a matter of fact, it's very different. We're looking at your funeral chapel there is absolutely gorgeous. You have a huge facility there. And there's a lot of different ways where you're offering up celebration opportunities. It's within, it's outside as well. But and what you just said in talking to the families, you do things a little bit different. There are no more rules.
No,
Give me some
rules.
examples of how you've helped celebrate life.
So we were actually contacted by a Swedish television show that was looking at different ways of doing things, and they saw celebrant services on our website, and they wondered what that was. So they filmed us doing a celebration of life actually it was for my grandmother. And so what we did is we brought everyone into the reception center who was there. We sat down, we placed all of Grandma's things around the table, around the place, and then we sat down, we started talking, sharing memories about Grandma. And one thing that it's a Darby family thing is Grandma always made rolls for dinner. So what I did was I took her dinner roll recipe and I laminated it. It was her writing on her piece of paper, and everyone got Grandma's dinner rolls.
So you had an opportunity to sit down, celebrate, enjoy, share life, remember Grandma, and that's exactly what you can do for anyone who we all find that ourselves in that situation sooner or later. Thank you, Scott. I want to tell you about an opportunity. Scott is offering up, he and his family are offering up a free copy. It's called a Pre-Planning and Grief Guide. It's a very well done guide. And if you give them a call, they will actually send that to you, or you can stop by and pick it up. Camino del Sol Funeral Chapel and Cremation Center is located at 13738 Camino del Sol. That's in Sun City West. Here's that number to call to get your guide at 623-584-6299. Learn more on their website at CaminoDelSol.com.